Most people think that your thoughts create your reality, but it goes way deeper. So it's not your thoughts that create your reality. It's your assumptions that basically create the blueprint you live from, the emotional, the mental, and the energetic blueprint that you live from. Because think about it, if it was just your thoughts that were creating, you would live in a very crazy reality. Because you have one thought, okay, I'm going for a swim, you directly go out for a swim. And then you're thinking about, oh, but I'm thinking, I want to eat bread. And all of a sudden there is bread in front of you. And then you're thinking, oh, it would be so nice to be in Mallorca right now. And then bam, you're in Mallorca. And then you're thinking about a random accident and bam, there is an accident. So if you were creating just by thoughts alone, you would live in a very crazy reality. So it's not your thoughts that create your reality, it's your assumptions and your predominant thoughts. So thoughts in a wider spectrum, the predominant thoughts, the thought constructs. And then there are many people who think, oh my God, it's not my thoughts. It's, like things happen to me and then I react in a certain way. But I want you to look a little bit deeper into your stories when it comes to money, to love, to relationships, to business, to life in general. Think about things that go really easy for you and then question, what are my predominant thoughts? What are my assumptions about that area? And you probably will come across certain beliefs like, yeah, things work out for me. And love is easy for me. Relationships are easy for me. Like other people are struggling with relationships, but it's just easy for me. And then you have areas in your life where things are difficult. For example, the topic of health. And you just can't trust your body so much. I have a client who went through a lot of health struggles and we worked together on that. And he at some point lost trust in his body. And the thing is, and it's getting way better now, the thing is, you might think, this is happening to me and this is why I now have those assumptions. So my body is giving up and now I'm thinking it's difficult to be healthy. Or relationships never work out and now I hold assumptions of men always cheat, relationships are always difficult, women always have to do the emotional work, whatever it is. Or when it comes to business, clients are difficult. Clients always make problems. So you're seeing that in your reality and you're thinking that because of the evidence in your reality, that this is why you hold those assumptions now. But it's the other way around. You have been entertaining thoughts and thought constructs and whole thought concepts that were all similar, and this is how more and more of that was created. You probably also know scenarios, where you were like, we can take relationships. So you just had a fleeting thought of, I'm not sure if my partner is really very much available. Like everything was perfect, but all of a sudden you got a little bit struggly and a little bit like, I'm not sure if this is working out. Is he really going to stay with me? Stuff like that. It's so common in relationships. In the beginning, everything is perfect. And then the doubt starts. And then all of a sudden the relationship shifts and the partner is showing up less and less and less. But your doubt was before. Your thoughts were before, like the predominant thoughts were before. And it also came from a deeper self-concept. You can ask yourself, what am I thinking about myself here? Probably something like, people don't show up for me. People don't support me. Perhaps not even in relationships, just in general. I'm not chosen. I'm not wanted. I'm always the one that comes last. And then it basically pushed out into your reality in your relationships. So I want you to start seeing your reality, not as what is happening to you, and then you're building assumptions based on that, but rather that reality is reflecting your predominant thoughts and your assumptions and your beliefs back to you. And when you see it like that, it is a 180 that you have to do, I know, but when you start seeing it like that, all the power is back with you, because then you can start changing those assumptions, those beliefs, and then reality will start reacting to that. And it's very crazy. In the next video, I'll talk more about that, how you can actually start shifting your assumptions in your Your beliefs, we will talk about that. What are the processes? What can you do? But for now, I want you to understand that it's not your thoughts, it's your assumptions that create your reality. And it's not that reality is putting stuff on you and you're just mainly or merely responding and you're at the mercy of it. No, you're not. And the last thought for you, it's always about, like, you're always creating what your nervous system is familiar with. If your nervous system is familiar with struggle, with hardship, with not being chosen, with not being wanted, with not being supported, it will always recreate that. It will always recreate what is familiar and not what you consciously desire. If you want to work on this, join us in the 7-day Conscious Creation Challenge. We start on Monday, 5th of August. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Join us and other high achievers and powerful, amazing people who are doing the work for 7 days. Very easily applicable, of changing your assumptions, changing your blueprint, your emotional, mental, and energetic blueprint to now really start creating what you want and to not repeat the old patterns. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, like. It helps the channel to grow. And watch the next video about how to consciously create from now on, how to change your assumptions and your beliefs and create predominant thoughts that are aligned with the desired version of reality of yours. Okay, until the next video.